The entertainment world has suffered a big loss with the death of comedic actor Robin Williams from an apparent suicide. You know what Robin Williams is? He could make a joke about anything, and you would instantly laugh because that's the talent he had. He just was a master thinker. I mean, he never needed a script for his comedy act. I mean, he was on the spot just like that. I mean, he could just do, and everybody would laugh. I mean, I once saw him in stand-up when he came over to where I lived, and I went with my brother and his friends, and it was just 2 hours. He had so much energy he could put into 2 hours. I like when he even made a joke about Bin Laden, and at the same time he managed to steer away from the September 11th tragedy. And that's just the talent he had. I mean, you've seen him in movies, comedies, he's very funny. You also saw him as a dramatic actor, and when he was dramatic, he was very dramatic. It's a shame he was suffering, battling depression, and I think the reason why he killed himself because he thought he was beyond help. We all know he did have a drug problem in the early 80s, and he beat that. And he also had an alcohol problem, which he beat, but I guess he fell off the bandwagon. I think if somebody's in that much pain, they should talk to somebody, try to get help. I mean, I don't know if anybody's really beyond help. I don't know if he was. Maybe he could have been helped. It's a shame a guy like that kind of hid his pain through the laughter. You saw him as this big, funny guy, and you always... You see him in interviews, he's always making people laugh and so forth. I mean, I always feel like when you're working on a film with him, it's never a dull moment because if you're sad, it always seems like he would just come around and cheer you up. That's how Robin Williams looked. Could he have been helped? Well, that was up to him. Maybe it's someone would have made him realize that this whole thing he was going through was probably a mind thing, and maybe if someone made him come to that realization, maybe he could have been helped. But we'll never know. I mean, we're just faced with a lot of what ifs now. But we can all remember him for the laughter. I mean, he was very funny. There is no denying that. I mean, and you remember him in dramatic performances like in Good Will Hunting, which I thought he was good, and he also played a killer in Insomnia, and the creepy, lonely character in 1 Hour Photo, which I thought it was also very good. We also remember him from his big start on TV's Mork and Mindy. I think what made him such a hit is that I don't think anybody ever saw his new style of comedy at the time. That's what made Mork and Mindy such a hit, because he was an original. So rest in peace to Robin Williams, to a talented, funny man. You hid your pain through the laughter, and I hope one day we'll see you in another life. Alright? See you later.